if it isn't a voice you haven't heard in a very long time.
That's a true story.
It's me. It's me.
It's the D-O-double-G.
That J-O-S-H double, I don't know, double stick with 2 C's. Josh. Yep, I'm back.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since Josh has appeared on an episode. I feel like we should be playing that song that's in classic movie trailers, O Fortuna. It's on the opening sequence for Jackass when they're riding on the giant fucking
shopping cart?
Yeah, I said fuck.
Yeah. Well, it's been a minute.
Oh, has it really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. I was like,
listen,
we gotta start over.
That's specifically why I made the theme song 3 minutes or 30 seconds, because then we eat the first half of the minute with just the theme song, and then we only got to go 30 seconds, which I mean, like, it's hard to do, but I mean, we did it. We made it. But anyways,
okay, yeah. All right. So, anyways. Hopefully you've heard that song before, but I feel like we should be having some epic music like that for Josh's return. But due to copyright infringement and possible negative consequences for playing music on the podcast, we cannot do that. So all we could do is just a round of applause for Josh.
Yay! Hey, look what it is. Hooray, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'm back, and if you want to hear the story, you can go to the BFN show, and you can hear all about my year-long hiatus and, why I was gone. And, but anyways, now we're back. All gas, no trash. Shit, I'm excited. Man, I'll tell you what, in this year that it's been since I've been on here, I have not listened to a single piece of music at all. I've listened to no music, never even turned on the radio. I don't even know how to use it anymore. What's iTunes? Shit.
Yeah, it has been something of an odd experience to just chronically or perpetually do episodes on your own. Well, for me specifically, for like 11 months, but I kind of got used to it. But now we have Josh back, hopefully for the foreseeable future, barring some other bullshit comes up. So that is the introduction for the episode. Actually, let me introduce who we'll be talking about, which is a project called Cyst, and I'll give you the lore and background behind the group in the next segment. Can you pause it real quickly?
Sure. Cyst, you say? I've had a few of those in my day. I believe I'm familiar with them.
I have one myself.
I didn't know that they made music, but I'd be very interested to hear how that sounds.
Yeah, so Cyst is a band comprised of 2 familiar faces that some of you may or may not be familiar with. That is both BABii and Iglooghost. And for those of you that don't know, they are in I believe they are in a relationship. I'm not sure if they're married, but one of the recent happenings as far as BABii goes is that she's had a bit of a name change and pivoted to something else that we'll talk about from a post that she made on social media. And in addition to this new project called Daisy, which is the name that BABii's going by now, you also have a project between her romantic partner and also the father of her child, which was another thing that has happened recently, is that Daisy or BABii has had a child. So we are in fact talking about the
Didn't we fucking do Iglooghost, or was he in a song that was something that we reviewed? It was on her shit, right?
Yeah, Iglooghost.
Baby with 2 eyes.
Yeah, it's the father of her child. It's her producer, the person that she works with for her music. So he does music by himself. He also does music with her. She also does her own music, but they decided to make a project together called Cyst.
Why did she go away from that baby shit? That shit was fucking fire.
Well, she has rebranded to Daisy, which I will explain in this post that she made a while back. And this is something
because I remember we reviewed that album, and that shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is she was featured on an iPhone commercial that everybody was so blown away by because I forgot what song it was. I think it was Joyride. Joyride was a song that was featured on this iPhone commercial. Everybody's like, oh my God, who's this artist? What song is this? And everybody was like blown away by it. So it does seem a little bit odd for her to opt to move away from that name, but it does seem like she explains why she's decided to rebrand herself as Daisy. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. This was posted May 27th of this year. I'm going to read it verbatim. Due to creative differences with myself, I have decided to leave BABii and start my solo project. What?
That's fucking hilarious. Anyways, go ahead. I'll let you finish and then I'll
Okay, all right.
comment.
Red pen in hand, I'm crossing out BABii, and yeah, apparently it's pronounced BABii, not baby. I didn't know that. So.
What the fuck? I mean, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
Red pen in hand, I'm crossing out BABii and anything non-essential. That is a correction with a little asterisk, as some of you may know. When you type a correction within like a text chat, you often put like an asterisk or star.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like her revisioning herself to some degree. This is a correction, a revision, an edit of what was. Daisy is what's left when I strip back things to their bare essentials, pure, aerodynamic, and breathable. The lawn is being mowed, the hedges are being trimmed, and sprinklers are being installed. In reality, things have permanently changed and shifted in my life, and my process has flipped from a 24/7 flow state to working in small fragments of time, made of 100% passing moments. Made of 100 passing moments. This way of working has forced me to streamline, hold on to what's only essential, and create in the flutter of an eyelash. I can't wait to show you the new songs I have been making and to enter the new age of making things way beyond the speed limit with you all. Anyways, gotta run. See you on the other side. And then she also made a post on June 11th, I think, that points to, what is it? Here it is, June 11th. Good morning. Hello, good morning. So this is off of the Cyst account. Hello, good morning. Cyst is a new secret band. Daisy and Seamus, who is Iglooghost. We have made some tunes and we will show you them soon. And it's a rabbit, like an ASCII rabbit that is posted in the post. Okay. But so that's basically what's happened with BABii and Iglooghost over the last year or two, which is probably explains why they've had this long extended absence from making music, is to be a father and a mother to their child. And they do have this song that we're going to be checking out. It's only one single, but there is a lengthier project in the works. I'm not sure when it's being released. I think it's on Bandcamp. Maybe I can find the date for it, but it's a song called Knackered, and it features all of them, including their child, in the album art, which I think is really cool. And there's also a music video that I'm keen to check out.
Yeah, I'm down. But I mean, also, I'm very sad because, like, she built, like, this whole fucking, like, narrative world with that fucking album that she did. And obviously, it seems as though, all right, listen, I'm going to say this as, as an artist myself, all right? That was fucking hilarious what she said about, due to creative differences with myself, I'm no longer going to be fucking BABii or whatever the fuck she was calling it.
Yeah.
And I'm now this new thing. That's funny. I think that obviously maybe she's talking about changing the way that she has to work, and that's obviously because she has a kid now. So I feel like, and this is maybe more facetiousness than not, but I think that she just had to stop doing drugs, so she needed to fucking change personas, all right? But because it's like, oh, I got a kid now, like I can't just get high and make music anymore. I mean, that's what I would do if it were me. If I was in that situation, I would have to say, all right, I gotta put the bong down, I gotta put the shrooms away, I gotta dial it back, and I need to become like something different. So cool, let me change my persona real quick, so I'm not like expected to be this crazy psychedelic fucking thing that I was before with all this crazy shit that I'm gonna no longer use performance enhancing drugs to be able to come up with or flow state on.
You're talking about everything that had to do with Daredevil 2000.
Yeah, man, that fucking shit was fire. I love that. I still love that. That's a great album.
Yeah.
Go check out a review of it, because we did review it and I was on that. I remember it.
I think people are checking out this episode because I think they are familiar with the face. But to now have this new moniker, it is something of a... I will say, man, it is kind of confusing when that shit happens, when somebody changes their name, because you have to find that person on social media again. And it also makes it difficult on the SEO stuff. So when you type in Daisy or you type in BABii, which is something that she's ran with for a long time, it's just going to be a little bit more difficult to find results that are relevant to that specific topic or even that person.
True. Well, also, like, now, I mean, at least from my perspective, like, now we don't even know if we're going to like this. I mean, I remember I couldn't fucking get... I kept calling him Ghost Igloo or whatever. I kept fucking up his name.
You called him Iglooghost, I think.
Yeah. The whole time I thought it was something completely different. Anyways, But like, I like them as under that BABii deal. All right, that was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna like this new shit. It may be garbage. What if it is? What if it sucks? Have you heard it?
So I have listened to the
single that we're going to listen to.
No, I have listened to the BABII's, or rather Daisy's new single that she's released under this new moniker. Okay. So I think we should listen to it again so you can hear it.
Yeah.
So we'll check out this project, which is Cyst, which is Iglooghost and also Daisy.
AKA, or FKA BABii.
Right.
BABii.
And then we'll check out her song afterwards. So,
okay, all right.
So we're actually going to watch the music video because there is a music video that is released that we got to check out. So as it has been mentioned previously, we cannot stream music or play music on the podcast because then it gets us copyright stricken on YouTube, and it also creates issues with the copyrights holders, so we can't do that. So as usual, you can reference the links in the podcast episode description, also the video description on YouTube. Click on that so you can listen to the song with us on your own digital streaming platform. Or if you want to wait till the very end, we'll also have the end cards for you to click on and check out the music video afterwards. But this is going to be Knackered from Cyst. Going in.
All right, that was Knackered by Cyst. I'll go first.
Okay.
Initial impression, the song itself, that sounded like something that was heavily inspired by like Reanimation by Linkin Park. Like that remix album that they did. There was a lot of elements in the backing track and in the way that they mixed that it really feels like it came from that album. Now, I'm not saying anything negative about that. I'm just saying that's what it like reminds me of. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it could have come straight off of like that album. Like
nothing wrong with that
remix. I like that shit.
Yeah.
That shit sounds good. But I'm just saying it feels very reminiscent of that. Like this is like a 25-year later version of that.
Yeah.
The song itself seems like they're talking about, it's hard to understand because it's like got that heavy filtration and that distortion.
I couldn't make out anything.
It sounds like she was talking a lot about like gladiator fights and like severing the head and like killing stuff or whatever. I feel like this was the digital noise, and here goes my fucking weird ass interpretation of shit. This was the digital noise and the confusion after she just murdered her previous personality. She just murdered that digital version. That's why I think we had all that like hey that like digital voice. Like that's her previous like persona that she's like, it's like trying to fight back in this song, and she's like, nah, you just gotta die, motherfucker. And like I feel like that's what I'm interpreting off of it. And then when you incorporate the actual music video with, it was the three of them with the kid, this is the new reality. It's all distorted and shit. I do like that fucking how they had the fixed camera, and then behind them was a projection of the guy, of whichever one of them was holding the camera, and that perspective, it was like a weird forced perspective that was kind of cool. Like the way it kept fading in and out and stuff. It was cool. That was really cool cinematography. And I don't know if they did that shit on their own or if they had some fucking help, but man, whoever came up with that, fucking excellent. That shit was off the hook. I think this is like that opening track of like, cool, we're kind of killing all this other shit. and this is like that was the death scream of like Daredevil 2000. I feel like, and now it's whatever the next thing they put out. That's the new project.
Yeah,
I feel like this was like the transition song, the transition single, I guess. I didn't hate it. I thought it was, again, without being able to understand the words because of the heavy distortion and shit and no lyrics, we don't really actually fully know what the song's fully about. We're just kind of guessing, but I liked it. I thought the song was good. I'm excited to see what else they fucking have to put out.
Yeah, so it looks like that this single that's being featured on what looks to be an album or an EP. I'm not sure. That it has 9 songs, so...
When's that come out?
It looks like September 4th.
Oh, sweet. So we're going to have an album review.
Yeah. So there is like some text that is written with it, some copyright. So it says, Cyst is a new outfit from UK-born artists Iglooghost and Daisy, formerly known as BABii. As long-term collaborators, Cyst is the pair's highly rumored duo project. Aside from a handful of elusive live sets over the past year, the only true glimpse of Cyst had been a cryptic feature on Spawn 01, a sleazy hypnotic cut from Iglooghost title Memory XO. After a long wait, the duo finally announces their first record, pronounced Rabbit, on Lucky Me. Despite being known for their usual subversive, hyperkinetic electronic music, Rabbit sees the two artists occupying a sneaky, mischievous crevice of outsider hip-hop music. On Rabbit, Cyst trade impish and surreal verses over homemade beats that feel like a very distant future relatives of the neurotic experimental production from the likes of Atticon or Cannibal OX. Despite a similarly pariah-like approach, there is little to no nostalgia baiting on Rabbit. The songs fizz with lab-engineered slapstick sound designed and rubbery low-end booms. While the record feels texturally current, it revels in dodging the current landscape of rap or electronica stylistic tropes. Oh shit, there's quite a bit of stuff here. I'm not going to read all of it, but that's kind of like a little bit of a summary. But as far as for myself,
yeah,
man, the little violin stuff going on in the background, it made me think of like Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like it made me think of like spy movies and shit. But it has like a drum and bass feel to it with a lot of like flair and glitchy sounds layered on top. And I'm still kind of like I'm on the fence about how UK rap sounds or hip hop sounds, because I think Snoop Dogg had made the comment, and not that I give a whole lot of credence to Snoop Dogg's opinion,
okay,
but you know, when you hear UK rap, it's like like there's like a certain cadence in which it's delivered, and it all kind of sounds the same. And that's not to take a shot at Iglooghost or anything like that. It's just, it's still something I'm still trying to like get over and not be a hindrance to my own opinion. But I love the parts where BABii is in it and is kind of delivering these raps.
Daisy, all right?
Daisy, right. Shit.
Okay, come on, we gotta get it right. Yeah. Okay, we can't be perpetuating the old stereotypes of the previous persona.
Yeah. But I do love her parts where she's simultaneously rapping and also doing these vocal deliverances. I think what we got here is the UK bloodline, dude. We have this whole thing being like a family affair. You want to know how a kid gets 20 years experience in the music industry? Right now, dude. The kid
saw his first single.
Yeah, right? He just put out his first.
He's 6 months old and his first single's out.
It is fucking rad to see this project. I mean, aside from Daisy doing her own thing, to have something become like a family affair and that they're incorporating their own child, and also have this really cool music video that has, as Josh was saying, this fixed perspective along with like a free roaming camera that's showing the kid and these quick flashes and quick cuts on the giant screen. It's really a well-edited video. Shout outs to everybody that worked on it.
Yeah.
This is a really cool project to see it in a family a family affair. I keep revisiting that word, but I think this is really cool to see. I can't wait to hear this album that comes out on September 4th. So, make a note of it on your calendars to give it a listen. Once again, that date is September 4th for the release of the debut album, Cyst, or not Cyst, Rabbit is the name of the album, but Cyst is the project. Yeah. So now we're going to do a little bit of a extension for this episode.
Bonus feature.
So obviously Daisy came out with her own single, which I forgot the name of. We're going to have to look it up. I forgot.
What was her name? Daisy.
God,
I can't fucking
start. Dude, I just saved it. Come on. I should have came prepped for this.
Oh, great. All right. What was her name again? Daisy what? Because that's not coming up with anything. Daisy.
Hold on. I got it on my Spotify library. I'll find it right now.
Daisy Emily Warren.
It's so crazy that she's going by like her own proper name, Punch. So we're going to be checking out Punch from Daisy. So this is the other thing that had come out recently.
What? The website? That's it?
Yeah, it's minimalism to the max.
Man, there is something to be said for that fucking ruining society, but like we can fucking probably do a whole nother episode on minimalism.
Hey, do you know that do you remember that cannabis brand, or was it a cannabis store that was like Wolf something?
Yeah, it was like Wolfhound or I don't know, some Wolf something.
And all it said was
just said Wolf.
As if anybody were to extract any type of
weed dispensary. Like, how the fuck would you know that?
It's so pretentious. Like,
it is.
To do something like that you just assume people would know you by your color and the text.
Yeah, we drove by that sign every fucking day.
But anyways,
still never. We had to Google it to figure out what it was. That's how fucking terrible that advertising is. But anyways, all right.
So I do want to hear what because there are lyrics for this song.
Okay.
And I did an episode on this previously.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what I had said about it.
I will say this: in the time I've been gone, I haven't listened to a single fucking episode you've done on your. So I just want to throw.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah.
So it's good. So I have no idea what you said. So it's basically it's from scratch.
Yeah, it's fresh news to you.
Yeah.
But there are lyrics. So this is Punch from Daisy, and I'm not going to include it in the description of the podcast episode or the video. I'll just have it as one of the end cards for you to click on YouTube. Oh shit, maybe I should include it. I'll think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah, I mean, no. I have it as a previous episode, so you can click on that.
You peasants go click on the previous episode. All right?
You go do it.
You peasants do the work, all right? The royalty of All Gas, No Trash will not be doing the dirty work for you. But anyways, if you did want to listen along, Daisy, Punch?
Right, that's, yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, that was Punch by Daisy. This just confirms what I fucking said earlier. That song was about her killing the fucking past, but like Jason Bourne type shit, like you said. Listen, man, you didn't know me when I was a secret agent, all right? Like, this is like telling the kid or whatever the new. Like, listen, you didn't know me as a sinner, all right, as a bad motherfucker, all right? But I was, all right? You can't take that shit from me. It's mine. Even though you are my spawn, I mean, it's still gonna be here. It's gonna be a little toned down. I gotta kill the other thing, but it's still here. I got the capacity to be a crazy asshole. All right, that's to me what that song felt like. That confirms my theory, I think, on killing the past persona and trying to move on from it and turning into something that's not as fucking wild or crazy or whatever you want to call it.
You want to hear my theory?
Yeah, let me hear it.
All right, so my theory on the lyrics, if you haven't checked out the previous episode, was that this song is like an extreme case of an overtly protective mother. And not to say that this Iglooghost Seamus guy is a bad guy. I think they have a perfectly healthy relationship amongst themselves.
Oh, you don't know that, all right? Hold on, you don't fucking know that. It could be fucking horrendous. It could be horrible, all right? You don't know that it's great and perfectly normal. How dare you assume those things, sir?
Well, we're assuming that there is a healthy relationship between Daisy and Iglooghost and their child, right? But this is like a story that shit. I haven't been holding the mic.
That's why it looks all fucking bad.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, my bad. So anyways, my theory is that Daisy is telling the story of an extreme version of herself as an overtly protective mother, right? And it doesn't have anything to do with Seamus or Iglooghost, right? But my understanding what's going on is that there is this paternal figure, right? She just found out that she's going to have a kid, and she told him, and she's telling him, or rather he's telling her, get an abortion, and she's like, oh, that ain't fucking happening. and
See that?
yeah, so then she's like, all right, you get anywhere near me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And referring to those lines where she says, you don't know me as a sinner and you don't know me as a killer. She's like, oh, you knew me as this person previously, as we were in a loving relationship, but now that you told me that you want to get rid of this child, I'd be willing to do horrible things to you, assuming that you are trying to get rid of this life yet to be born. So she's willing to kill. She's willing to take the shot for somebody that should have been an ally to her, or a parental figure, is now become a fucking enemy. But this is like an exaggerated version of a story about an overtly protective mother, because she is that now to her son.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I can see that. That makes a lot of sense.
But as far as the music goes, I think both projects are fucking dope, and it is cool to see them incorporate their own kid into the music.
The Dope Show.
And it's also kind of a testament to the work ethic to juggle. I mean, it's a lot of work, man, to have a kid. I mean, I don't know from experience personally as far as like having a kid goes, but being an uncle and stuff, 3 or 4 hours, I'm fucking knackered, man.
Yeah. No, it sucks. It's terrible.
It's a 24/7 job, dude.
Yeah,
it's a 24/7.
What is it? Do not recommend. Do not pass go. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very busy job. So the fact that they're still finding time to make music, and dope music at that, along with making dope music videos. I mean, hopefully this isn't the last music video that they make. Hopefully there's more to come with them featuring their child, and a new musical royalty is being created in the UK with both Iglooghost and Daisy. But that's all I got for the episode.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, I guess thanks everybody for checking us out. You can go check out all other shit in Game Rage Magazine, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, All Gas No Trash on Instagram, YouTube. Oh wait, yeah, Instagram.
All Gas No Trash official on Instagram.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, with that being said, thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you guys on the next one.